Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. So this one's a little different. I've seen a few YouTubers digging this and I thought I might give it a go myself. It's me predicting the outcome of the playoffs and the final. I didn't want to jinx now, so I'm going to touch wood before I start. Right, let's get on with the video. But before I do, please subscribe to my channel, it'd be much appreciated, and also hit the thumbs up. Comment below if you like the studio and also what you think the outcomes of the playoffs are going to be. Right, let's get on with the video. So, I'm going to start with Oxford versus Blackpool. Talk a little bit about Oxford first. They finished the season very strong like they always do. They start the season off very slow. They build momentum and by the end of the season they're there and thereabouts. They've done it for the past few seasons and they've done it this season as well. They've got a really good goal scorer in Matt Taylor. He's on 18 goals up to now. And that's really outstanding for a forward for Oxford. Need disrespect. The last time we played them, we beat them 3-1, and 3-1 quite flattered us. For me to be honest, I think 3-1 flattered us. Oxford had plenty of chances, and if they took them, it could have easily been a draw. Oxford pipped Charlton to the 6th place in playoffs on goal difference. They've done really well. Also, their manager is serving a 4-match ban for his altercation at the Stadium of Light, so that might hindrance, or it might be a good thing. You never know. Every game's different, like I say. Blackpool, they finished the season very strong as well. They won the last 4 games off the bounce. The last game of the season they beat Bristol Rovers. Then they beat Doncaster Rovers 2-0. The game before that they beat Northampton Town, which Sunderland struggled to even get a point off. They beat them 3-0 away. So we've got to look at it. 2 teams evenly matched. You've got Blackpool, who's got their Elliot Embleton on loan, which Sunderland should never ever have got rid of. And I was speaking to a few Blackpool supporters, and they've said that they like him on a permanent deal. That's how much he's impressed them that season. Obviously, they've got Ethan Robson, they've got Anderson and Mitchell. They're a very, very strong side, is Blackpool. I'm going to say the first leg, I'm going to go for Oxford 2, Blackpool 2. Then in the second leg, with fans being behind Blackpool and Blackpool having a very, very good goal scorer in Jerry Yates, I can only see this going one way, and I'm going to go for a Blackpool 2-1 Blackpool in the final. They disrespect Oxford. I think they've done amazing this season, and it's just a shame you've come up against Blackpool, in my opinion, are a little bit stronger than yourselves. So we're moving on to Lincoln versus Sunderland in the first leg on the 19th of May. It's a 6 o'clock kickoff. In my opinion, I'm glad we've got the first leg away, simply because fans will be at the Stadium of Light. On the second leg on the Saturday, it'll be the 22nd, and it's a 3:30 kickoff. It was 3 o'clock, but it's been moved to half an hour. And if you have got tickets, it has been said that you've got to be there, I think, an hour and a half early. An hour and a half early for the match. So Sunderland and Lincoln both finished the season very poorly, in my opinion. In the last 5 games, Sunderland only won once, and they drew 3, lost 1. In the last game of the season, it was versus Northampton at home as well, and were played very poor. It wasn't a confidence-building game. It was just a fizzled-out end of the season pile of shit from Sunderland perspective. Northampton were already down, they didn't have nothing to play for, and they turned up, and we were lucky to get a draw at the end of the day. The game before that, we cemented our place in the playoffs. It was questionable at one point that we weren't even going to make the playoffs, the bad run what we were on, but that sealed it. We beat Plymouth 3-1 away. They got a man sent off, and we also got a penalty. The game before that, it was a 1-0 defeat to Blackpool. Who I'm seeing's going to get in the final. In my opinion, we were the better team over the 2 games against Blackpool. But like I say, it doesn't matter if you're the better team. It's the 3 points at the end of the day. And they managed to get 6 points off us over the season. So for me, we were the better team, but they come away with the win. But the worst game of all for me was the Accrington Stanley game, when we were cruising in the first half, we capitulated in the second half, and we drew that game 3-3, and we were hanging on at a 3-3, and I was thinking to myself, if we are going to make the playoffs, things need to change, because this is not going to build confidence going at the playoffs. I know the playoffs is a lottery. Anybody can win it. 6 can win it. 4th, you name it. Anyone can win it. It's just if the team turns up on the day. For me, I didn't want to lose the game. I'm never going to say we're going to get beat. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Then the second leg on the Saturday, for me, at home, 10,000 Sunderland supporters screaming the team on. Haven't been to the stadium in well over a year. I think that will be the 12th man and we'll push them on to get that victory. And I'm going again for a Sunderland 2-0 Charlie White double. 2 assists by Aidan McGeady on his head. There you go. Most of Charlie White's goals has been assists from McGeady or assists from somebody else, and they put it on his sixpence, on his head, and he's buried it, and Sunderland have won. Charlie White, he scored 25 goals in the league up to now, and Aidan McGeady's got the most assists in the league, 14. So I can see us getting into the final. So the final, Sunderland versus Blackpool at Wembley. We have already broken our hoodoo at Wembley, beaten Tranmere in the Papa John's Trophy final, winning it, getting some silverware. So for me, that curse is done, so we haven't got that hanging over our heads. We've also won a penalty shootout. We beat Lincoln along the way on penalties. Also beat Lincoln 4-0 now, so that's a bit of psychological advantage. Going into the Blackpool game, they have the psychological advantage, being they've beat us twice this season. But for me, we were the better team out of the 2 legs. Like I say, any team can win. It'll be a very nervy game. 4 teams are very evenly matched in these playoffs, in my opinion. I wouldn't say one is miles better than the other. I think we're 4 perfectly matched teams, and it's going to be a very nervy, scrappy final. I just hope Sunderland turn up, and I hope if we do and we turn up, I really believe that we can go on and win these playoffs. And I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-1 draw, and then Sunderland's going to win another penalty shootout, but this time it's at Wembley. Anyway, lads and lasses, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's just a little video before the playoffs. I hope you hit the thumbs up, and anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And subscribe, that's all I can say. Please subscribe. I'll be at the Stadium of Light for the second leg, because I got my ticket, no problem, because I renewed my season ticket. So I'll be doing a match vlog for the first time in years. I'll be in that stadium match vlogging it, but before that, I'll be doing the live stream, Lincoln versus Sunderland, on the Wednesday. So please don't miss it. Come drop in and say hello, and I'll see you in my live stream.